Classic. Dolphins got 2 wins. I didn't expect us to win at all, but we won. So I'll take it.
For sure. Represent, the motherfucking Detroit motherfucking Lions. All they do is motherfucking win. My motherfucking man, Mr. Michigan. Rich.
Yeah, man, we had that bye week. Hopefully, everybody got to heal up. Start that second half of the season, man. You can find me on Riggs 928. One pride.
And he back like Lamar Jackson on the practice field. My man, Sean.
What up? How y'all doing tonight? I'm back, man. We're coming for the division.
For sure. And my man got the camera off. He's sitting on the edge of the bench like his boy was this week. Vaughn.
Oh, he froze. He froze it, man. It's the freeze in the house. Everybody chill.
He came off the bench cold.
Man.
Stay cold.
Man, that's crazy, man.
Myles Garrett. That's that Myles Garrett.
That's crazy work, man. Detroit Game Changing Sports Talk, man, over here traveling with my Detroit folks, man. Let's go around the league, man. What you got on the agenda today, guys?
For sure. I'm going to let you know. Start off with, we got some trades going on already in the league this week, you feel me? The Rams traded for Roger McCracken. Did I say his last name?
McCreary.
Thank you, sir.
McCracky.
Jay Reed ain't here to defend himself with his team, man. How you feel about the trade, man? Vaughn?
Oh, how I feel about the trade? It's cool. I mean, listen, the Rams look like they got a real shot to contend. They want to shore up that secondary. You feel me? This a good slot guy. You know what I'm saying? Nickel back. So, let's see how it play out. He get a fresh start, Go ahead.
So, Rich.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the hell the Titans are doing, man.
It seems like they're throwing in the town.
They rebuilding. They about to rebuild around Cam and whatever they got on defense.
You're getting rid of young guys, man. McCreary was one of those guys I liked. One of the ones I would have took on Detroit. They traded Brownlee away too. Like, man, this team is a dumpster fire, man. I live in Tennessee, so does my boy Antonio, man. Like, we hear it. This team is a dumpster fire from the top to the bottom.
Tony, let you piggyback about that.
Yeah, man. Living here, the management came out a couple weeks ago and said everyone's available except 2 people. And Amy Adams Struck, the owner, said Cam Ward and Jeffrey Simmons were the only ones that are off the table. They said everybody else can be had. And so, but I'm piggyback with Rich. You're getting rid of young guys, but you know how it is when you change GMs or coaches. If that's not your guy, you never know what their plans are. So I guess they're trying to stockpile picks for the new coach. So, but yeah, I agree. Dumpster fire when it comes to these guys. But good for the Rams, though. Got some good value. I think he was a second round. Was that first or second round guy, maybe? Second
round.
Yeah, and got him for a 5th. So, good for the Rams.
Damn, for 2026 5th round.
2 came in.
Yeah, man. This is the first of me hearing about it, man. Like I said, I'm just getting back into what was going on and trying to catch up on these scores. And I think this is a good trade, yeah, for the Rams, man. The Titans, they're in rebuild mode. I don't know if that's good enough tender to get back for that dude, but man, I don't know what they got going on over there in Tennessee, but that is the old Oilers, man. They're known for just breaking fans' hearts. Here we go. Let's see what they do. See what happens.
Sean.
You know what? The Rams is already a good team, so they're just gonna get better. And I agree with everybody saying Tennessee just they all in right now. They in the rebuild and give up anybody except for the quarterback, like you said.
All right, let's talk about we had an injury this week.
Not a bad move. Not a bad move for either team, though. Not a bad move.
All right, we had an injury this week. They already out with J.J. McCarthy. Now Carson Wentz went down. They got to play the Detroit Lions this upcoming week. Rick, start with you, man. How you feel about the Carson Wentz injury, man?
To be honest with you, that did my dude dirty, man. He's been injured since the London game. That's why he's had that big ass brace on his shoulder, just so they could get to JJ. Let him get help. Man, that's wrong. In my book, that's medical malpractice. At the end of the day, whether that's an op or not, which I mean, he's in the Lions division, so obviously he is. Like, he's still a human being, man, and to put him out there for sacrifice, and I'm not cool with it. I think that's not cool in my book.
Tone.
I mean, God, Rich took the words right out of my mouth, man. That was tough to watch. And I don't know if you guys watched the game, but the game was even out of reach. And Wentz was still out there. I'm like, why is he still out there? Like, you know, I know they put the other guy in later on, but it's after Wentz is crawling off the field almost Thursday night against the Chargers. I was like, dude, man, come on, man. You know, like, you know, I know hindsight's 20/20, but boy, I bet sometimes they're dreaming about old Sammy Darnold up in Seattle, but a little too late for that. I know you gotta get the kid out there, but yeah, man, I agree with Rich. That was rough to watch. I was screaming at the TV like, take him out. I don't have any dog in the fight, and I'm just like, he's still a human, man. Get that guy out of there. That's my take.
Vaughn.
I mean, I'm not surprised that he got to leave with injury. I mean, Minnesota ain't made a lot of great decisions in their history, so you know, I ain't too shocking there either. I would love for Jay Jettis to be available. That'd be fire. Fire. What? You feel me? It's unfortunate for him though, you know what I'm saying? I thought Carson was gonna be something. Um but you know, stuff happens, man. I hope he recover well.
You can.
Hey, the fool responsible for this tragedy is the team doctor, man. If he had a torn shoulder and he gave him the okay to go out there and play, like, who makes that? Why would coach even allow that if they know he had a torn shoulder? Are they doing it, you know, because people are putting money to be in the seats and see the best product on the field? Or if you got a guy that's already compromised like that, I guess they didn't care enough about him being the future to throw him out there like that, man. That's kind of dirty and low. And you know that team doctor or whoever cleared him for this shit, man. They're gonna have to answer to it because, man, they did what they did. It happened what happened. You know, you never know if it's gonna make it worse. But to have that tear out there and they know about it. I mean, Emmitt Smith, you know, back in the day, won them Super Bowls with torn pec or whatever, man, shoulder, whatever. There are players that go out there and hurt themselves and go out and still win. But man, that's taking a risk, man. That's the future. That's our future right there. That's tough.
Sean, you good? You got to say you having technical issues right now. Can't hear you, bro.
That my audio kind of fucked up. I can't hear you. I'm trying to fix it.
Sound like a man from Mars.
Yeah, come back.
Yeah,
Come back
you in
in.
the Matrix. Yeah, you in the Matrix.
Sound like from Mars.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about person coming back from injury. We thought we were gonna come back this week and play, but it was a whole ordeal with that. But my man coming back. Can Lamar save this season? I'm gonna start with you, Tom.
Man, that's an MVP you're talking about right there, man. So I think right now, I mean, that division, you know, looks like right now the Steelers, you know, Cincinnati took a loss and the Browns. Man, how far away are they from Pitt? How many
Pittsburgh's
games?
5-3, and I think they're
Games.
2-5 or 3-5.
That's a lot of ground to cover. I mean, but if anybody's gonna do it, I mean, Lamar would be one of the few I would want, if he's at full strength. So, but they can't have many slip ups. But man, I tell you what, you think about guys like him, Mahomes and Allen. Those are the guys you would want, and amongst other guys, of course, that could make it happen. So, very possible.
Rich, can Lamar play this season?
Well, to be honest with you, man, I was one of the few out of my group of football friends that I picked Baltimore this week over the Bears. One, I thought Huntley fit their offense better than Cooper Rush does. And also, they're starting to get healthy on defense. Roquan back. Their corners are back. Like, they still got Kyle Hamilton. They got Benoit. Like, this team is still talented, man. I mean, like, I do agree with Tone. I mean, they really can't fuck up too much. You know what I mean? But they got a chance.
They do play Miami Thursday, so they'll get a good start for sure.
Hey, Antonio,
it's Miami's time to shine.
Realistic, man. I respect that, my dude.
It's Miami's turn to shine.
Go ahead, Toucan. Go ahead. It's Miami's time to shine. Go ahead.
Man, them hamstring injuries, it can be real tender vittles, man. So we'll see how it comes out, man, because he's all about running and getting out of the pocket and making shit happen. And if that hamstring just a little bit tender, man, he could just re-injure it and go back out, man. You see that a lot with them hamstring injuries, man. That's one I worry about a lot. So, man, I wish him the best, but man, we keep an eye on him and keep an eye on that hamstring. Let's see if they bring him back at the right time and then rush him. You don't want to re-injure that because, man, that's a nagging damn injury.
Vaughn, you're on mute.
So Lamar still look like he about 2 or 3 weeks away. The division ain't really out of grasp. I mean, it's like a 2-game separation, maybe 2.5 games. Like, at the end of the day, you gonna want him for the long haul, and you got other guys, as it was stated, coming back. They should be able to win a few games for you while Lamar get together. You got Derrick Henry back there. Snoop Huntley can at least manage the job for another couple weeks. You got a defense. I don't really understand. You're going to want him healthy for the playoffs. And I'm pretty sure the division is within reach. So you can still contend in another 2-3 weeks. You can still be in a position to contend for the rest of the season. I want to bring him back.
I mean, it kind of seems like they're serious about coming back because he had them remove all the TVs and the video games and stuff from the locker room.
I told Kaneko, I had equipment down. I told him to take all the games, ping pong, turn the TVs off. If we could have took the TVs out, they would have been out too. But I appreciate Mr. Steve for putting that in there for us, But yeah, we had to focus. I wouldn't say people don't take the job serious. Don't get me wrong, but like I didn't feel like it was the time for that. We got a lot of work. We got a lot of work to do.
What's it going to take to get the back end?
Keep winning. Keep winning. Keep winning. Because we're not going to have them the rest of the year, so keep winning. Probably have them next year, summertime, OTAs or something. But right now, that's not the focus.
Lamar, having a few weeks to.
Yeah, take the TVs out and everything, man. So
That's called leadership.
speak on it.
I'm saying that's called leadership, man. What else to be said? I just already laid it out. The division is within grasp. He about ready to come back. Y'all should be able to win without me. Like, it ain't like it's just me on the team. We got Derrick Henry over here. We got
You gotta have a good backup, man.
They need to come down to Miami and take the TVs, the food, the trash cans. I want them. They better just have the floors they can walk on. They did take their shoes away. I want to take everything away from us, man. I don't want nothing. I don't even want them to eat. Water, take it all away. Take the janitors away. Throw your own trash away, man. Sorry.
None of us else in the AFC feel sorry for the Ravens. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. We don't feel bad for them. You know, take your lumps. We all take our lumps. We lose our players. You know, we have to fight through the season. Next man.
Take the names off the back of their jerseys too. I don't want none of that. I'll take the emblems off.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about a team that is thriving, though. Man, these Indianapolis Colts, man. Nobody expected this from them, man. For them to be doing what they've been doing, man, with Daniel Jones at quarterback, and y'all can see that, man, Jonathan Taylor been doing his thing, man. I don't know what his little end zone dance is, but I be seeing he be getting it, though. Man, I gotta feel about this Colts this year, man. Like,
They're clicking, man. They're clicking. They're clicking.
Go ahead.
Right
I'm
now.
going to shoot you, Dan, because you know they ain't your division. Go ahead.
Oh well, they're clicking. They came in under the radar. Nobody expected much from them, and that's the best way to enter a season. You don't want a target on your back. You want everybody to be loose and get out there, go play, have fun. They're fighting that little niche. But then again, they're not like playing the first place schedule. They're playing a bunch of teams that work first place. A little bit easier to beat. And as the time goes on, they got that rhythm going. But hey, you want to do better at the end of the season than you do at the beginning of the season. Get your shit out of the way, lose your games at the beginning of the season, and then get that roll toward the end of the season. So that's what I'm paying attention to with them. It's like, hey, they're feeling all good right now about themselves, like Detroit did the other year when they were winning all them games, 10, 12 games. Then boom, playoff comes, boom, bell to ass, and it's just gonna have to, reality sits in, and everybody's got to take their lump. I had to throw a little bit of that in there.
Always got to take a shot.
Hey, don't let them get too high. Don't put them too high on that pedestal, man. Nobody can get too high on that pedestal.
I believe though in the last 2 years we got more playoff wins than the Texans, though.
Who? Detroit. Man, we won 2 playoff games in the past 2 years.
What?
We've won 2 playoff games in the past 2 years. What, y'all just won 1?
We've won 2 also.
Okay, where's this thing? We're right there.
In the last 2 years,
we're coming up, man. We should have been in the Super Bowl last year.
We should have been in the Super Bowl. Playoff game.
And we beat your ass when our quarterback threw 5 picks. So
Rich,
you did. You did, man. Hey, congrats. That was your Super Bowl.
Hold on. Pause. Let me tell you. Rich, you wrong. We won more playoff games than them in the last 2 years. We won what?
Was the NFC Championship 2 years ago? Wasn't it?
Yeah. What are you talking about? I think we won.
Oh yeah. You won. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah.
But we didn't.
We lost. We lost. We had that bye week. I forgot.
I don't even know what playoffs.
Yeah, the bye week. You got further.
Back to this topic, Rich. Rich, how you feel about this right now?
I don't know what that word means.
Man, sometimes you just gotta sometimes the player is just a bust. Sometimes it's the system, man. And who around. And also, I always tell so fans, everybody develops at a different pace. There are guys that come out their rookie year and then come out real hot, then disappear. There's some that struggle, then come back the second year. There's some that take, their third or fourth year before they're good. It all depends, man. Everybody develops at a different pace, and that's okay. Everybody expects everyone. Okay, well they didn't do shit their rookie year. They're done. No, not necessarily. Man, give them a couple years. Everyone develops at their own pace. It's when you hear these guys say, when the game slows down.
Like Baker Mayfield, man. Look at him, man. Shit.
Exactly. Perfect.
People counting him out, and then he comes back strong, looking good again when the right system.
Darnold's another one, Toucan.
Mm-hmm. Sam. You got that.
It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Riley Green.
So Tyler Warren, He has come in. He's played really well as a rookie. They got a good offensive line. It looks like Quentin Nelson has, because he looked a little lost last year. He's looking better this year. You know, Jonathan Taylor, he's healthy. They got some good pieces on the defense. Striking looking like he's a good coach. So, I mean, you know, like but I also agree with Toucan. Like, see what you can do at the end of the year. But, you know, so far, so good. I mean, we have played 8 weeks. So that is a good sample size. You know, that's almost halfway through the year, 17 games. That's still almost half. 8 games is a good sample size. We'll see what happens on the latter half because, you know, sometimes teams come out real hot and then don't finish. Some come out not so hot and then finish hot.
And you get the shit together. Yeah, you never know, man.
But
that's how you find out about great coaches, man. The coaches can get a team to the toughest part of the first figuring shit out, and then they end up in the playoffs after a bad start. Those are good coaches right there because they get the team back, they get their heads together, get them out there and winning games. You know, keep them from giving up on themselves because that's easy to do when you're getting your ass handed to you week after week. You know, like the Jets, man. The homeboy, he came out with a beautiful speech. You know, after winning that game, he thanked God. You know, he said he was crying in his closet, feeling bad.
Hey, we're going to talk about that too, damn.
Not my bad. Okay, go next.
Hey, so check this out.
I thought you would sleep down there for a second. I don't know if you just.
No, I just ain't want to jump in and be rude. You feel me? I was trying to let people speak their piece. You feel me? I'm just listen. I ain't so on the Colts. I think they have put together a collection of pieces and. A lot of their pieces on offense are looking to prove like they can really play in this league. So, I mean, not Jonathan Taylor, of course, but, you know, Michael Pittman still establishing himself as a true number one receiver. You know, Ty Warren is still emerging as a young guy in this league. You still getting Josh Downs, who's kind of coming on, and, you know, what you going to do with Pierce. So, you know, I think they have the makings of something. I just don't know if you asking Danny Dimes to go win you a game, that's what you doing. Like that, and ultimately at some point it's gonna come down to can Danny Dimes win you a game when it matters? Like so, you know, I'm skeptical like they are, but you know, if they can ride the wave, man, ride the wave.
They got that owner lady there on the sideline, man, intimidating all the like you better go to work.
Hey, she be there with the headset, but I get what she's like. I told him we're gonna get to you after this. I get what she's saying though, because like she ain't used to the game, you feel me? So she been trying to get used to the game. So let's get it from her mouth.
I need to learn more about this. I need to be able to say, is this person full of BS? Do they even know what they're talking about? And I think one of the things that being on the headset has really helped me learn is, to the question earlier, it's such a complex organism, a football team and how it operates. And on game day, and you could say, oh, that person ran that route wrong. When you learn to find, oh, someone tagged the wrong wide receiver, and it wasn't really the player's fault. It was the person that called it. So, and it's never, I think that's been a very valuable, because it also helps us be able to know where do we need to make tweaks? What resources do we need? What do we need to fix? So much of it comes down to just how we operate and how things work. And the headsets are really, I wish I would suggest it for anyone else that has to pay coaches and GMs millions and millions of dollars. It helps you make a less expensive mistake potentially.
Impressive. The girl knows what she's talking about right there, man. She's on her shit.
Hey, because people was talking shit about her being on the sideline with her headset on. You feel me?
Hey, bro, that's why they're intimidated, because she knows her shit. She's holding everybody accountable over there, man. She's paying the check. And she's doing it a lot better than Jerry Jones. She's doing it a lot better than Jerry Jones. He could take some notes from her.
Antonio, your thoughts on the Colts, man?
Yeah, man. Indiana Jones, man. It's the season for the resurgence for these guys, man. Y'all brought up Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, some of those guys, man. It's the resurgent. I agree with Rich, man. Sometimes it's just these guys got to be put in the right system. I always use Ryan Tannehill as a good example, as he was mid with Miami, man, but he went and had like some great years with the Titans, man. Took them to the AFC Championship one year, man. They had some good years. But yeah, man. I'll admit, through the first like 3 or 4 weeks, I was like, they're just kind of, they're gonna wake up. But Rich made a good point. You talk about a game sample size. That's half the season. So I'm a believer. I mean, like,
I'm
I
a
don't think the boys
believer.
are a slouch anymore. At 3 or 4 weeks, I was like, oh man, they just getting lucky. Especially when I knew Miami sucked and they blew us. I was like, that don't mean nothing. But
He
them,
just woke me
them,
up his team.
them
He
boys
was
are for
not me
real,
up there.
man. They for real. I'm just being real, man. Because I thought we was hot shit coming to the season. I was wrong, man. All wrong.
Hey,
A lot of us eat
Antonio
humble
gets
pie.
the realest fan of the year award, bro.
I always keep it real, man. I got to. It hurt my feelings.
Hey, Vaughn, this next topic, we'll start with you. So, after having a fucking great performance, man, you feel me? Breaking the team's franchise record, man. My man sat at the end of the bench, man, and it looked like so disappointed, man. So disappointed. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Myles Garrett did some shit that never happened in Cleveland. 5 sacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sacks, and he was not happy about it at all.
5 sacks, single game franchise record. I'm telling you what, unbelievable.
And the fastest ever, or the most sacks, I should say, for a player under 30, but he's upset.
Hey, he was upset. He's like he wanted to kill somebody, but he talked about it after the post game interview. Let's see what he has.
How tough is it for you guys to have such good defense for you to be out there getting 5 sacks and putting the team on your back and just to not have any offense to go with it?
It doesn't get any easier. Each week you ask me. So.
How do you feel about your performance? Does the loss diminish how you feel about your performance today at all, I guess?
I would throw the whole performance away for a win.
He's saying all the right
That's
things.
deep.
A lot of people are saying they don't feel bad for him because he had a chance to get out of Cleveland, but when they pulled up with the bag, he took the bag. So my thoughts, well, I want to know your thoughts, Tone, man. First of all, the loss, man, with him having 5. How you feel about the performance, man? And do you feel bad for Myles Garrett?
Hey man, so listen, right, man. I am D Trent on here. I don't need you to call me D Trent. I
My
appreciate
bad, baby.
that.
All right, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
D Trent. I'm
Hey,
going
so
by D Trent.
when it comes to Cleveland, right? Everybody has their whatever. For me, right, I ain't bugging on Miles. Miles is starting to show the type of leadership attitude that I wish he'd shown years ago. So I'm not upset at him. I do feel bad for him, and I am mad with him that he put on that great performance, and nobody thought to jump out of their way to back him up. I first thing I look at is his secondary. You know, a lot of New England's big plays in that game came when they beat the Browns in zone. I don't understand having Denzel Ward back there and keeping him on one side when he should be traveling with the opposing team's best wide receiver. That's just asinine to me. So I think it's a culmination of things, but I do believe they also told him that this was probably going to be a tough year. He just probably had a little more faith in some things, and there's probably some other little things going on that he can't speak on that's probably bothering him too. It's just a whole thing. But I genuinely feel Cleveland will be all right when they get to this offseason and next year. They're a growing organization. I don't know. I will say this like I've been saying it. I don't know how you cure 30 to 40 years of ineptitude in 6 seasons. It just doesn't work. As far as I'm concerned, when it comes to Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski, they've done a hell of a better job than the previous 5 or 6 regimes that came in before them. Their team gave the team a foundation. They actually have, some type of depth. I mean, no, is it the type of depth that you feel like gonna win you a lot of games on Sunday? Nah, not right now. But to be honest, they just really missing a couple pieces, right? A wide receiver or two that they can actually rely on, some tackles. They'll be all right, but they was 3-14 last year, so I don't really know what everybody expected this year.
Tony O, your thoughts on the performance, and do you feel bad for Myles Garrett?
First off, man, y'all know me. I always keep it real. With that being said, man, I didn't get to see y'all last week, so I want to give you your flowers, man. Y'all whooped up on my boys, so I didn't forget about that. So that was good. I know y'all always think I'm dissing my boys, but you always gotta give everybody their flowers. But
Your team won and you still diss them. But go
no,
ahead.
I'm telling him I didn't get to speak to him last week, and they
I
beat the
understand
brakes.
that, but your team won this week and you still diss
I
them.
understand that.
Man, don't let him gaslight you, man. It's okay, man.
I'm giving I'm giving him his flowers because they beat the brakes off my boys. That's all I'm saying. I always like to see Cleveland do good. But as far as Myles Garrett, man, you hate it. I mean, there's a guy who's I think we're all on the same page to say this guy's a Hall of Famer, right? It's gonna be hard to not put him in there. It just as a fan, like even like I compare it to kind of like Jason Taylor's last few years. It's just like, man, you feel bad because you're like, man, you wasting this guy. And Jason went to a couple other teams and all that stuff, man. It's just like you don't want him to go anywhere, but then like part of you as a fan, just like how the Titans are here. A lot of people aren't mad at Henry. They want to see him do well, but it's one of those things, man, where you just kind of feel bad. But like, there's some loyalty tied to him. Of course, he could have left. I know they paid him, but you just even as a football fan, not even a Cleveland fan, you just want to see them get it all together and just see what they can make happen. So that's my take on it.
Toucan, because I know Rich gonna have something different to say. Toucan,
What we talking about now?
talking about Myles Garrett.
Man, you can pass on me with Myles. Shoot. You can pass on me. Well, I mean, what was the question? Sorry. I was trying to look up the middle of
How do you feel about the 5-sack performance?
Oh yeah, man, bro. Hey, that's legendary right there, man. Shoot. But when you're on a team and you take that money, you're gonna have to live with it. So, hey, who knows what's the future hold, man? He could be a legend, or he could be a good trade bait. You never know, man. But to do 5 sacks in a game, bro, that's monster stuff, man. Got to give him credit for that. Monster
All right,
stuff.
Rich, I know you've been over here biting your tongue. How you feel about the performance? And do you feel bad for Myles Garrett?
So I will agree with Tone. He is a Hall of Famer. He's first ballot. That ain't no question. But when you come out and you write this little soppy ass little note that, it's not about money, it's about winning. I just want to win. And then that fucking Brinks truck backs up. And you hop on the back of that bitch. You get what you get, man. I don't feel bad. You chose the money. Now ride that wave, bro. And no, I'm not saying like it before someone says, "Oh, you just want him in Detroit." I was one of the realists. Of course, who wouldn't want Myles Garrett on their team? Okay, Antonio would say that. Toucan would say that. Any of us would say that, right?
Goddamn
He's
right.
a legend. But I'm also realistic with everybody else. With even with Aiden Hutchinson. You're not paying two guys $80 million at the same position. Let's just be realistic, okay? I'm not a stupid fan. I'm a realistic fan. That's not what I'm saying. But you can't
everybody's in
come
an
out
injury win.
crying that you want to win and all this, and then as soon as that Brinks truck backs up, you hop on the back of that bitch. Hey, ride it, baby. Ride it. You get what you get.
Yep.
You can go be a legend. You can go make history. You're gonna do it a losing way, though. That's what you chose.
We spent a lot of money on like players like that made it big, like Ed Reed, Vince Wilfork. We'll bring them in toward the end of their careers, give them a big contract. They come to Texans and everyone think, oh, that's going to be the answer. Nah, they're just getting that bag, and they're coming in and showing up and taking pictures and getting out there. But you don't see the greatness that got them to that point to get that bag. So, if you got it and you got it going on, you get that bag, then you get it. And then, hey, man, once, you working hard. Everybody works hard every day. But once you get that bag, I guess it changes a lot of people's mindset. And they feel like they don't have to go out and kill themselves every day because that was the goal, to get the bag in the first place.
It's different with Miles. You can't say that because he got that bag and just got a 5-sack for fucking performance.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, it's not him, it's his team.
No, he's going balling out, but that's a good thing. I mean, they got a badass player, but he chose a bag to be with a bad team. But everyone thought they were going to excel. They had everything going on, man. The thing that was that Watson trade and him messing up the whole vibe that had going. They had Chubb running. They had all these guys just balling out, man. Cleveland looked like they were going to be a bad motherfucking team for a little bit. But injuries and all that shit happens, bad trades.
But let's be real.
Hold on, Rich, 1 second. Not even that. When you got your starting quarterback being Dylan Gabriel, but you got the Suns owners, the owner's sons wearing Shedeur Sanders jerseys on the sideline, it's going to be a lot of conflict. That was the previous game when they beat the Dolphins. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
Man,
I heard some of them asking. I heard him asking the coach about, why don't you just play Sanders and try him out? And he's like, that's not what I'm thinking about. That was like his answer.
Okay, so
next question, I'm gonna let Rich go, and then if I'm gonna ask you a question, let you go ahead. Go ahead, Rich.
What about Shedeur?
No. What you was saying before I cut you off, I didn't mean to cut you off, sir. But
my bad, dude.
And here we gonna get to Shedeur.
About Shedeur or the quarterback position in the whole? What do you want me to talk about?
You was starting to speak before. I didn't mean to cut you off before I started the picture about his dad. I thought you were gonna finish off that.
What I was gonna say is, coming into the season as a team, when you have 5 quarterbacks, so you had Watson, even though he's injured, he's still on your paying roster.
Yep.
You got Joe Flacco. You got Kenny Pickett, and then you drafted a guy. You drafted a guy in the 3rd round of Gabriel, and then you drafted Shedeur in the 5th round. That's a problem right there. That is a problem. That, I mean, everybody.
But you can't really say that though. You can, because they knew they had a problem at quarterback. They knew Watson was hurt, so they went and did everything they could to find a quarterback. And when they looked at the old man with Flacco, they went at the number 1 pick, Pickett, who just came off with team winning the Super Bowl, even though he was the backup quarterback, and them investing in 2 quarterbacks in the draft, which is not unheard of because the Redskins did it with RG3 and Kirk Cousins. So you can't say that when they knew it was a void and they tried to get all the necessary things to fill that void.
Okay.
I disagree with you because it is kind of unheard of. That happened that time, but it's not often teams will take 2 quarterbacks in the draft. That's
because y'all keep trying to compare what Cleveland needs to do to rebuild their organization to every other organization in the league. And this is where y'all first hiccup is at. When Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski were handed the reins, quote unquote, to this regime, the regime was nothing. People keep mentioning, oh, they had Odell. Oh, they had Jarvis. Oh, they had Chubb. Oh, they had, and I agree, they did, right? But at the same time, they didn't have a defense. All they had was Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward. This regime brought in everybody else that you see on that defense right now because that defense was ass under Joe Woods. How many games did that defense get up when that offense was putting up points and wasn't nobody too much tripping on Kevin Stefanski's scheme, quote unquote? All right? People love to forget. This regime has actually given this team some type of foundation to build on. There was nothing here. People want to build a Super Bowl winner on straws. How? It don't work like that. Cleveland didn't have an identity. They didn't have an organizational value. Nothing. Are they still working out the kinks? Are they finished? No, of course not. But when you look at this team right now, it's talent on the roster. Y'all want to know why I think that they ain't playing Shador? Because one, I don't think Shador physically ready to be out there, especially when you got a team that has no offensive tackle they can rely on, no number one receiver they can rely on. So you just throwing him out there to the wolves? People want to see Shador out there to appease their own satisfaction of seeing him because they hope it'll be a bright spot for the Browns. Well, the Browns said at the beginning of this offseason that they were rebuilding the offense because all their number ones was hurt coming out of the last season. Deshaun, near career-ending injury. Chubb, near career-ending injury. Amari Cooper going somewhere else, not even playing in the league no more. We're talking about Jerry Jeudy got 1,200 yards, but he got it for a team that was 3-14. So his 1,200 yards contributed to no winning. What are we talking about?
So I respect all that, but this is where I will back up what I was saying. So Deshaun, we no need to discuss. We know all the drama behind that, right? Flacco, a 40-year-old former Super Bowl quarterback. Kenny Pickett, former first-round bust. Gabriel, 5'11", third-round pick, six years in college. And then Shador. We know all about Shador. Drama. What every single. So, of course, that's going to bring a whole bunch. There's not one of them quarterback.
Everybody else making drama.
I'll let you talk, G. Let me get it.
Go ahead. I got you.
Every single one of them quarterbacks has drama behind them. Am I right or wrong?
I don't agree. You know why I don't agree? Because the reason that is drama is everybody else. See, people want it to be drama in the Browns locker room. But the only drama that comes to the Browns locker room is the thousands of people like us on these podcasts and the national media who don't know nothing to talk about the Browns. So they pick whatever they can to start a fire. If you hear 1,000 people talk about your household ain't shit, but you know what's going on in your household, how much do you pay attention to the noise? Now I can get it.
Hold on. Let me stop you right there. And you say when 1,000, okay, we don't know what's going on. But when 1,000 people see what you present to the public, then 1,000 people got the thing to make a narrative that you ain't shit. I'm just saying, if you come outside, with dirty ass shoes on and your teeth yellow and you smell like shit, I'm gonna think your house smell like shit. I'm just saying.
That's why let me say one thing to that, D, and I'll let you have the floor. That's why people stayed away from Ray Rice. That's why people stayed away from Trevor Bauer in baseball. Because they don't want to deal with the drama. So when you bring whether it's warranted or not, right? Because Trevor Bauer persists, even though it's baseball, he was innocent. There's still going to be 1 million freaking media members at them press conferences, whoever signs him, asking questions. Am I right? Ray Rice, no matter what, you're going to have 1 million people at your facility asking questions, and he never seen a football field again. That's what I'm saying. Like, no matter what, when you have a certain thing, right or wrong, you're gonna bring controversy.
Man, did we not have Kareem Hunt? Did not the Browns have Kareem Hunt?
They did.
Is Kareem not still on the NFL roster today?
He is. Then
that kills that whole narrative you just tried to push. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Now, let's get back to the reality. Because from what I grasped that you were saying is that not only is Cleveland, quote unquote, targeting players to bring in and create drama, but they can't even handle the drama. Is that not what I heard, or am I tripping?
No,
Maybe they feed on the drama.
I
So
did.
if
I
you
did not.
And
I
it keeps
did
them
not
on TV.
say.
what did you do?
We're
Am I
always talking
tripping?
about
I don't know.
I did
Cleveland
not.
on
I
TV.
did not. I did not say that they wanted this or picked this.
You implied it. I said you implied.
I did not. All I stated was facts. Are all 5 of them quarterbacks tied to that contract roster?
First off, if they're traded, then the contract went to somebody else. Okay.
Okay,
Let's
so
not forget.
that's not always the truth either.
Let's not
always the truth either.
but let's not forget that we got a regime full of Ivy Leaguers who cleaned up the Browns' cap woes. Because remember, the Browns used to be in cap hell with no talent. And that's not the Browns situation now. It hasn't been for quite a few years. So let's make sure we give, and we gonna hold my whole thing about this. I don't have a problem with people's perspectives. I have a problem though when they're not giving people the blame them for what they did. Like blame them for what they did. Don't try to hold this regime responsible for what Hugh Jackson did, or for what you seen John Dorsey do, or what you seen Chris Palmer couldn't do, or Butch Davis didn't do, or Chad Szynski don't hold them to that.
Don't hold me to what your baby daddy did.
You got all the fingers to point on everybody. That's
I'm just saying, hold this regime,
You got
hold this regime here to the regime that what they're doing, and this regime inherited nothing, and in inheriting nothing, they've actually won almost 50 games in a 5.5-year season, in a 5.5-year span. What Browns regimes have you ever heard that from? Regardless if you think it's a low bar, they didn't have a bar to set. So the people who actually set a good bar, you have to give them time to actually finish the job that they set out to do.
Hey, and to answer your question, D, even though it's minimal, they are still paying a portion of Flacco impact.
Yeah, some teams do take on that whole contract when they trade a player and everything else like that. So yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's minimal.
But it don't matter. It don't stop them from making no moves, no trades, or nothing, bro. So it's irrelevant information.
How? You said they're still paying on it.
But it don't stop them from making no trades, so it don't matter.
It don't.
So how is it relevant?
Because they're on TV all the time.
Yeah,
like Jerry Jones. They don't win nothing, but now we on TV.
You said they were not.
But that kind of proves my point. Everybody is on
contracted roster.
All I was saying earlier too was everybody else outside of Cleveland makes it a issue. You never heard this from the inside from every player that's been interviewed all this time. You never heard them say
a train wreck. You can't turn your head away. You got to watch a train wreck, man. It's always a train wreck going on. So everybody just paying attention and seeing the wreck, man. It's ugly to watch, but shit, it keeps happening. Cowboys.
Are you a winning team or not?
Who's that? Texans? No, we're coming up.
Are you on the Detroit side of the record or are you on the Miami side of the record?
Hey, man.
What are you even talking about? What is he talking about?
All right,
we're gonna talk about the
when
Commanders.
You said Detroit, I knew Miami was gonna be. I just knew it.
Never know, man. Everybody overrated. Everybody.
All right.
Hey, you my dude, Tone.
Yes, sir. All day.
What up, though?
What up, though?
Oh, for sure. Hey, we gotta give a shout out, man. Shout out to the 181 people that's watching, man. Do us a favor, man. Appreciate y'all watching. Do go over to Detroit Fan Report on YouTube. Please hit that subscribe button. Feel me? All right, we got some sad news in the NFL, man. My man's died, man, but for sure.
With the 29th choice in the 2006 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Nick Mangold, center from Ohio State.
I want to just retire as Nick Mangold, the football player. I want to retire as Nick Mangold, the New York Jet.
Putting on the jersey, was something very special to me, having that New York tag to it. There's the aura of New York City and what that means to the greatest city in the world. And to be able to go out and represent that city, that idea every Sunday was definitely very special. And I like what I've done with the Jets, and I want to be known as only a Jet. And so that was important to me. The game of football it really has been kind of what has defined my life. Like there's things in football that translates to real world, showing up on time, discipline, teamwork, communication, those things all go together. And I think that's something that makes our sport very special, is that it has all those things, and that is a great groundwork as kids grow up and see, what they want to be in life. You can apply football and what goes on the field to just about any activity in life. Over here? Daddy used to do that? And this one's for you. Cheers to the fans. You guys have been with me, supported this team. God bless you all, and go Jets!
Tuesday. I had a motherfucking bad weekend at work.
I ain't crying, you crying.
R.I.P. to Nick Mango, man. Former Ohio State Buckeye, man. You feel me? I watched him while he was in college, man. I watched him while he was drafted. You feel me? He got drafted to the Jets in his career with the Jets, man. Big shout out to him, man. Rich, man. Start with you, man. I know he played y'all. When he played y'all, all we did was beat y'all.
No, bro.
What's one of your favorite Nick Mango's moments, man? I know.
You didn't need to put all that like dirt in the the eyes.
The game is coming up. We're gonna dot the eye this year. We go ahead, man.
Because now you want to make me say fuck him because he Ohio State. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I'm trying to say something polite, and you want to come in here with that.
Go ahead, Rich. I'll apologize.
You trying to be like
I'm gonna say something now. Shout out to Michigan for beating Michigan State. You're not making up for you. Go ahead.
Hey, Antonio, he trying to be like Cyril Gahn to Tom Aspinall, bro.
Hey, he poking that bear, man. He poking that bear.
No, man. From all accounts, he was not only a great player, because I believe he's a Hall of Fame player, but he was a Hall of Fame person as well. And I've not heard one person talk bad about him.
Too young, man. Too young.
And he's my age, man. He's a year younger than me. So, man, anytime I see someone around my age, shit, it does give you a reflection. It gives me goosebumps.
It feels worse being like 10 years older than you.
Yeah, but you made it,
man.
bro.
We're making it, bro. That's the thing. We're surviving.
But when you see people your age, man, start disappearing, man, it's really a gut check, man. And
man, I was thinking that. Exact words, gut check. Right when you said it, I was thinking it. Perfect.
He just came out, what was it, a week or two ago, talking about he needed a transplant. Next thing you know, seeing he gone. Like, just prayers and nothing but, some things go beyond the game, man. And this is definitely one of those, man. So my thoughts and prayers are family and friends.
Tony, you seen him beat up on the Dolphins when he played for the Jets, man. That's when he went to the shoot, bro. So I'm just doing jabs everywhere. Go ahead.
I'm not even gonna let you do that to me, man. Yeah, that's tough, man. And he's right, man. And let's not forget Doug Martin too, man. Talk about these guys this age too, man. Yeah, it's scary, man. You hate to see it. You forget about you know how I feel about the Jets, but you throw all that out, man. At the end of the day, some things are bigger than football. This guy was a father. It just sucks, man. Your heart goes out to his family, his kids, man. It just sucks, man. So, just keeping his family and Doug Martin's family, in our thoughts and prayers, man. Just sucks. You hate to hear it, man. Especially, we watched this guy play, at an all pro level, and and here he is in his 40s, early 40s, and gone, man. It sucks, man.
Hey, I do want to. You are right about Doug Martin too, man. I didn't realize his life was that much in
Complicated.
trouble. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't realize he was struggling that much in life, man. And yeah, that is a sad situation as well. And prayers and thoughts out to his family as well, because I always thought he was a quiet guy, a great player. He was a good running back, and not a Hall of Famer by any means, but he was a good player in his time. He was one of the top running backs in his time.
Muscle hamsters, what they call them.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, thoughts and
Did
prayers.
they even say what was? Yeah, I don't even know if they even said what was going on with him. They said he was in police's custody, but it seemed like I haven't seen anything since last week.
What
but.
I gathered, because it is kind of like murky, but basically what I gathered was drug, so high, like cocaine, meth, and depression.
Wow.
Yo, Chris Farley.
That was his struggles in life. I didn't know he was struggling like that.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
It does.
Never know, man.
So
It's
they're
also the
testing
company
him.
who keeps too.
There's another one that they're testing for CTE, and sadly enough, it probably
wouldn't shock me. None of us
the
shock me.
narrative of the other one, so probably.
Yeah.
Vaughn.
Hey, can I ask a question?
Right.
Okay. Quarterbacks, rookie quarterbacks. Anybody standing out to you this year? Like maybe like check out Jaden Daniels last year, Washington. So he was the thing.
Let's get to after we talk about Nick. Vaughn,
Okay, go ahead. Never mind. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Vaughn.
He was talking about
Vaughn. I mean, D.
So, yeah, I heard you, bro. I heard you, bro. Nick Mango. Yeah, I heard you. This one cut me deep. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was part of one of them Ohio State dynasty years. You feel me? 02 to like 06. Like, it was like way lit for Ohio State. And he came in, he anchored. He was always good from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Went first round. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, shit, we like the same age, bro. Like, this lightweight, you feel me? This is one of them things. Like, damn, bro. So I'm definitely, paying respect to all his loved ones. You know what I mean? Everybody who had a chance to have him impact their life. I definitely, my condolences for sure. He's gonna be missed. Definitely.
Yes, sir. All right, Toucan.
Yo.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah, man. Jaden Daniels, everybody was high on him last year, wasn't he? He was like the next best thing. So compare, before that, everyone was all on CJ Stroud. Now, comparing those two seasons, his second season, man, I don't know if he's performing as well as he did last year. What do y'all think? You think? And who is the rook that y'all see that's coming up this year?
Tony, I'm going to start that off first.
Are you talking about the guys this draft we just had, or the draft?
Okay, like Jaden Daniels, how do you think he's doing this year in his second year? After last year, he had a phenomenal year last year.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels been fighting the injury bug this year. So I mean, he's missed a few games. I know he was hurt, and then he played a few games, and he came back, and then got hurt again because I know he didn't play this past Sunday. So, he had a great rookie year, but it looked like just been missing a lot of the field this second year.
It's tough.
I mean, that goes for a lot of guys, right? Because please don't cut me off. Hear me out. So this is going to affect you and Bandit. Even though my college team is Michigan, I'm still fair, right? I like CJ Stroud as a quarterback coming out. And I thought he had a really good rookie year. But his last 2 years, he has not been impressive. And I don't know why. I don't watch Texan games like that to understand why it seems like he's regressed. I'm not talking smack or not. It's been kind of because I thought against Michigan, he was never a problem. Like, I think he's a good quarterback. I really do. I think he's the best quarterback coming out of Ohio State. I don't understand why he has regressed. Maybe you can help me, Toucan.
I got you, Toucan.
They got some O-line issues this year.
They got a lot of O-line issues. They ain't got no consistency.
So
they ain't had no real
and
consistency.
switching up offensive coordinators, new system, new players plugged in, losing few receivers here and there. It's tough to do.
So then my question would be to you as well, because last year the offensive line wasn't that great, right? We played you guys last year. Why would you trade Tunzel, who's your best?
False start. Key plays. That motherfucker false start, man. It was tough, man. He's great. But, man, he was like Clowney when we had Clowney. Clowney was supposed to be the next best thing, man. He's going to sack every quarterback. But that motherfucker was always offsides, man. Always killing drive for us and just fucking shit up by not being patient and just, he just tried to get off the ball too quick. And I saw the same thing with Laramie, man. Key plays, he would be offside. Just
because even when he was at Ohio State, I like Stroud. I think he's a good quarterback. I really do. Like I could be fair, whether you're my op or not. If you're good, you're good. Like I can't deny that. And I think Stroud is a good quarterback, and I liked him even at when he was at Ohio State versus Michigan. So I've always, been intrigued by him. So and then when he came out his rookie year and he did well, I was not surprised. These last 2 years, I think he has regressed.
He didn't fall off too much last year. He did good last year. We won a playoff game last year. We got robbed by Kansas City and Christmas, and then we had to play Baltimore again, and that was another tough experience. So this year, the start hadn't been that great. They're trying with the new offense and stuff like that, and he just seems like he's trying to be too much into the new offense and not just playing like himself. He's trying to do all his reads and check downs. And when he was just naturally ready, hey, bro, we're going to go around here. I know you're going to be here. Tank Dell, I know where you're going to be. He had his guys that he was used to. Now he's got new guys. They got to make that rapport. And it takes time. You don't get enough time in practice because practices are limited. And then when you get the game day, you're going up against different defenses, different schemes. So it's hard to get that rhythm, with your new guys every year when you're plugging in new people. And that's a tough thing to do. And
what about him and Nico?
Nico got hurt. And that's what I was telling people, watch. We lost to Seattle and Nico was healthy. He went out. Now he's got all these other fresh guys, and he doesn't have to concentrate on getting Nico his ball. He's just like whoever's open. Okay, bam, bam, bam. Man, they lit it up. They lit it up against them. And that's what I'd like to see. So maybe sometimes, having that number one special receiver that's always demanding attention can hurt an offense sometimes, especially when you got all these talented, hungry young guys that are wanting to get out there and make a team too.
Before you go, Rich, I'm going to get Antonio, because Antonio is going to get you, Rich. And then we're going to get these picks and we're going to get out of here.
That was fun. It was fun.
I want to say one thing on that, Bandit, if you don't mind, real quick. Toucan, that makes sense because I think Bandit can back me up on this. When Stafford had Megatron and Megatron retired, I said the same thing. This was when you get to see how good Stafford is, because now you don't have that freak just to throw up to. Hey,
yes, he did, because he just did the same thing with Kenny Golladay.
Nobody had Marvin Jones. He had and now look, he's a better quarterback since he doesn't. Because Megatron is a lot different than Golladay or anybody else.
You saying Matthew Stafford's a better quarterback without Megatron?
Yes.
I totally disagree.
Megatron, you could throw up into 4 people, and he would just catch it. Yes, he is a better quarterback without Megatron. And that's not a diss at Megatron.
Megatron was never demanding the ball either, so you can't say that because
maybe he's just better at showing his skills
Okay, so-
without having to concentrate on Megatron. You know, he was able to feed
so
more
easy
people
when you
instead of
know
worrying
that
about that big
everybody
contract.
It's like Michael Jordan, right? If Michael
Yeah,
Jordan
Scottie
was
Pippen.
on your team, you know you can just give him the ball and he's going to score. Now that he's injured or out, now you got to depend. Let's see how good your team really is, because now you got other people that got to do it. It's not a diss at that person who's great. It's to see how. Am I right or am I wrong, Antonio? It's like Dan
Oh, you're right,
Marino.
because Michael Jordan couldn't beat Akeem Olajuwon. And then
Well,
when
I
Michael
said the
Jordan
same.
bowed out, man, went back-to-back
But
Rockets.
Dan Marino never had a running game. Antonio will back me up on that. If
Yes,
he had
for
a
sure.
running game, they would probably win a Super Bowl. He did it all just on passing.
What running game did we have? What other receiver did he have?
That's my point.
Go ahead, Tony. We're gonna get into these picks.
I don't even think I even know what this
disagree
topic
with-
is. I'm lost.
We got
I
it.
was.
He said
I know y'all
something
talking about
about
CJ Stroud. I was gonna say this about CJ Stroud. I know so y'all was on a topic about. But I think is this year 3 for Stroud, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, people, if you know, not saying y'all, but I've heard some people give him some heat this year, and you know, them offensive line issues. Here's how I look at it. This kid, even come in first 2 years, has won a playoff game each year, but then I have a quarterback who came in 2020 who's not had a playoff win. So, you know, no, I'm being real. I'm being real. So, like, for me,
My bad, man.
we haven't won a playoff game. We haven't won a playoff game. And as a matter of fact, we've gone longer than anyone since we've won a playoff game. So the way I look at it, I'm like, Tua's been in since 2020. This is year 5, 6 for him. And he don't have a playoff win. But then CJ comes in first 2 seasons and get a win each season. So, like, for me, I'm like,
and we were
for
cheeks,
me,
man.
as a Dolphin fan, I'm like,
We were
dang,
cheeks.
I would love if Tua had 2 playoff wins. Like, my standards are low. That's all I got to say about it. So.
I feel bad, man. I feel bad for him.
I'm always going to keep it real. I wish Tua had 2 playoff wins in his first 2 years, but he has none in his first 5 or 6, however long he had been in the league.
Oh, bro. Oh, that is funny.
Nothing but love.
It'll come.
Nothing but love.
All right, man. Let's get into these picks, man. I know we didn't do it last week, but we're still fighting for the, you know, the Detroit Fan Report. You feel me? Pick'em League.
I want my title belt.
Yeah, you're gonna get a T-shirt. You ain't winning it. But anyway, all right. The first game we're gonna talk about, man. Ravens versus Dolphins. I'm gonna let you go first.
Antonio.
Yo.
Hey, me included with everyone else in Dolphin Nation did not see what happened on Sunday. If we would have had the guest show, y'all would have been laughing at me because I would have been picking Atlanta, saying Bijan would have had 9 touchdowns. Like, I don't know what happened. We have the worst rush defense, and Bijan, we held him in check. After 2 weeks in a row, 2 backups had 200 yards on us. Rico Dow, I mean, like, it's just crazy. So, like, to shut him, you would think with that stat that they would have annihilated us. Forget that Cousins was playing and no Drake London, I don't care. But with that being said, Miami always has if a quarterback can run and be somewhat athletic, Miami historically has struggled. So I'm sorry. Unless Lamar's hamstring falls off, give me the Ravens here because I'm not trusting Miami in this play, just being honest. 28-17 Ravens. Sorry, just being real.
Toucan.
That's a tough game, you know. Hey, if Jackson is going to be there, you know, they might have a little mojo back in the motor there and try to get him over the hump. But then, you know, the Dolphins might come out, man. You never know, man. Any given Sunday. And since the Dolphins are at home, any given Sunday, bro.
Thursday.
Oh, it's Thursday. Any given Thursday night. Okay, I'm gonna give it to the Dolphins at home, man. They're gonna show out for Antonio because I just believe it, and I think it'll be like 23-17. for you,
I think
Antonio.
this is the Ravens season, man. The Ravens don't win this game. Their season is over. Rich, your thoughts, man?
I mean, yeah, I think it. For one, the Ravens are starting to get healthy, like on defense too, and you know, but
say it with your chest, Rich.
But look.
He called up a airball.
Those confusing teams because they got a good running back in A-Chain. I mean, that's no deniable. Regardless of how sorry the Dolphins are, they got a good running back.
He's definitely a bright spot.
And they don't have, and I mean, Tyreek should be good. I can see it now. Antonio, tell me I'm wrong. At the end of the year, Tyreek somehow ends up on the Chiefs, and he'll be right back to.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit because he's not going to be on our roster. Because to be honest with y'all, I strongly believe there was chirpings about it. Had he not hurt, I thought he was going to be dealt. The way the season was going, he was going to be dealt before the trade deadline. In my opinion, I really do. I think that there was a lot of chirping about it.
For the year, Antonio?
Yeah, he's done for the season. Yeah.
Oh, is he really?
Mm-hmm.
And Jalen Waddle, do you see Jalen Waddle as a number one or just a slot?
So Jalen Waddle has number one. My issue with Jalen Waddle is he gets those nagging injuries a lot. And so when Tyreek went down, I was like, man, so in a matter of time, they're going to use him more. He's one of them dudes. You won't see him. You'll look up the stats and be like, oh, he hadn't missed many games. But Jalen Waddle is one of those guys, second, third quarter, he get hit the wrong way, and you won't see him for the rest of the game. So he won't miss a lot of games as far as like being out, but he gets hurt a lot during the games, a little nagging, soft tissue stuff. And I guess since I haven't really seen him be a number one, I think he could be, but durability will be a big thing for Jalen as far as being a number one talent all day, in my opinion. Just the durability, is what would kind of probably keep him out from it, in my opinion.
And that's why I respect you as a fan, man, because you are so
What's the score? What's the score?
Even with your team.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I like conversating, Dan, but I hate to say, I think it's going to be the the Ravens. I'm sorry.
I think so too.
My underdog pick.
All right. Next game we got Vikings versus Detroit motherfucking Lions. Rich, I'm going to let you go first.
Okay.
Man, so for one, and I've always said this and I've argued with my own fan base, I'll never pick against my own team. Am I realistic? Am I realistic that we won't win every game? Absolutely. But I'll never pick against them. I don't give a damn if they're ever going against 20 Jesuses.
20 Jesuses.
I'm just not going to do it. But in saying that, I know Brian Branch is going to be back this week. It llooking like maybe TA will be back this week. It's another week of healthiness, man. JJ coming, and I hate it as a Michigan fan because, hey, I like what JJ did, but sorry, JJ. Aiden Hutchins is going to have to sack your ass. You know what I mean? Like, I know my own fan base gives me problems. Oh, you shouldn't like JJ. He's an op. I can want him to do good. Just when you go against my team, no.
Bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. Like, so, hey, I hope Aiden Hutchinson gets 7 sacks. Like, let's do it.
God dang.
And saying that, I think Lions win. Vikings offensive line has been a disaster this year. I actually don't think this game is close.
Toucan, Dan, here we go.
Well, let me get back in the picture. But, man, I'll tell you what, man, the Vikings have been doing nothing but going downhill since they beat the Texans last year. That was their Super Bowl. And Man, I just tell you, Detroit's gonna own this game all the way, man. Probably like 35-13.
Not the
Detroit's gonna
Super
run all over, man.
Bowl.
That was their Super Bowl. That was their Super Bowl when they beat the Texans. The Texans were undefeated. We went over there at Minnesota. It was like third game of the year or something like that. After they won that game, they act like they
Not
won the
week
Super
3,
Bowl.
man. Not the Super Bowl.
Week 3 football, man. That was their Super Bowl, man. They were acting
I
all
know.
proud and stuff, and then everything went downhill for them. I'm like, that's what they get.
Oh,
Let's
man.
talk about your Texans.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a line.
Man, who you got? Broncos, Texans.
Oh man, we're going, man. The Broncos put that belt to ass on the Cowboys. We put belt to ass on the Niners. So I think it's gonna come. It's gonna be at our house. We're getting our confidence back. We're seeing our offense starting to roll. And if that defense, I mean, they got a good defense, but we got the number 1 defense, and defense wins championship. So as long as the offense can start and keep clicking just a little bit enough to keep their offense off the field, I think we'll be okay, man. Because
Rich back in black.
we lose each
son.
other. I'm gonna give it to the Texans 35-13.
Antonio.
You switched over me on the other game, but I'm taking Detroit. You didn't give me. That's all right. It's all right. No good. Yeah, man. Hey, that Texas defense, man. Hey, Danielle Hunter, Willie Anderson, man. Them boys been eating, dog. Man, that defense is brutal. Broncos, man. This is gonna be a slick good one, man. See, I don't know. Is Nico back? Even though they won without him.
Yeah, man, he's on the concussion protocol, so that's that. I don't know, man. I think that.
yeah.
I mean, he might be back, so I don't know how long that lasts. Usually, it's
I'm gonna
about
go
a week.
Texans, man. I think this is a close one. I say 24-28. I say it's a close one. Give me the Texans.
Yeah, we can't lose, man. We're back in the corner. We lost too much already.
Rich.
So I agree with Tony on man. I think this is going to be a slick, good one. What's so funny?
Go ahead, Rich.
It's crazy, man.
What did I miss?
I missed it too.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you pick your pick, and I'm gonna tell you afterwards. Go ahead.
So I think this is going to be a good one. PS2 being out, man, I think that's huge for the Broncos defense.
Big time.
Why you worried about the PS2? No, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
I think that's huge for the Broncos defense. I think this. So it's hard. I want to say this would be a defensive fest, but I don't know how much PS2 is gonna mean to this thing. Like how much him being out. How
defensive player of the year.
Exactly. So if Nico plays, they win. If he don't, I don't know. It could be a toss-up, but I do want to lean towards Texans.
Are you and two can't get along? That's the first step in the same team.
That's a tough game to pick, man. I mean, it's a tough game to pick. The Broncos coming up, man. They're looking good, man.
Hey, man, that's only on the Wednesday shows, man. You know, you got to switch it up.
We're back on Tuesday, baby. We're back on Tuesday.
That's a Wednesday edition. Yeah.
The fourth game out of 5 we picking is the Seattle Sea Chickens versus Washington Commanders. Toucan, I'm gonna start you off. Who you got?
Man, how'd the Seahawks do this last game?
They won.
They lost? They won?
They were bye.
That was a bye.
They had to buy, right?
The previous
Okay,
week
yeah.
they won, though. The previous week
Well, they're coming off beating us then, man. They're higher than the Giraffes as right now, probably because, you know, they beat the Texans. That's everybody's Super Bowl right there. So, you know, the commander looking a little sloppy, so
Rich.
I think they're gonna come. I think they're gonna come in and slap the Commanders like 24-13.
Rich, man, who you got, man?
Well, this game I'm going to pick for selfish reasons.
Uh-oh.
I have Seattle's defense in my fantasy.
Oh shit!
6 points.
I
got JSN.
I have Charbonnet, and
Got
I have
JSN.
AJ Barner. So yeah, we going Seahawks, baby.
Tom.
Okay, look, so I'm sorry to be this guy, but I had a thought in my mind. Please tell me, I know y'all Lions fans. I shared one in the group. Please tell me y'all seen like all the stuff the guys are doing on the bye week. Did y'all see that? For the Lions, have y'all seen what they're all doing?
Yeah,
Yeah, I shared the Gibbs, but I just thought of that. But that was so funny. I enjoy watching that. But anyway, I'm gonna take the Seahawks in here, man. I think the Seahawks have been rolling, man. JSN is, I mean, they've been balling, and I got to give it to them, man. Give me the Seahawks, 30 to 20. Give me the Seahawks.
And our last game is Monday night. The Cardinals versus the Dallas Cowboys.
Emmitt Smith's both teams.
Man.
I didn't hear you. Was that me?
Yeah, I'm gonna start with you, Tom.
Okay. The two teams that Emmitt Smith played for. Nah, man. How about them Cowboys? I gotta take the Cowboys or the Cardinals, man. I just don't know about the Cardinals, man. Something about Kyler. I don't know, man. Like I want to like Kyler so bad. I don't know, man. Like they got the talent, Marvin Harris. I don't know, man. Give me the Cowboys. Cowboys rolling. They got CD back. I know they just took an L, but I'll take the Cowboys on this one. Give me Cowboys. 28-20.
Kyler Murray in the same category as Tua Tagovailoa?
If I put them in the same category?
Yes.
In stature?
Yeah. I do. Both guys just haven't really lived up to their draft position. Not even the stature part, but I will say that before this season, I was going to say immaturity on Kyler Murray, but some of the stuff Tua has been saying in the media, I think there's some immaturity on his part, which that wasn't him. But all the talking in the interviews and all that, man, I think he's frustrated with his play too. So I think that's made him start to be a little bit more vocal. But some of that stuff you got to keep in house. So yeah, I would put them in the same class. The only difference, they were drafted a year apart, but both of them, one being the 5th overall pick and the 1st overall pick, definitely underperformed because I don't think Kyler's won a playoff game either. So yeah, they're in the same class as me.
Toucan, who you got winning this game?
Man, it's gonna be a tie. Another tie for the Cowboys, man. It's gonna be like 9-9. Oh, field goal. Missed field goal. Yeah, and then like 3 field goals on the other side. It's gonna be one of them games. Both these teams, man, overperforming all the time. I can't put a finger on what they're gonna do from one game to the next. But they got the players, to do it. It's just I don't see consistency out of either of them. So I'm gonna give them a tie.
Rich.
Man, this is one of those crazy games in my opinion, man. So like, is Kyler going to be back this week? And he's also, even if he is, like, he's one of those toss-up. Like, the talent is there. There's a reason why he was a first-round pick in the baseball and the NFL draft. The Cowboys, man, I put Dak in the same conversation as Caleb. I never believed in either one of them. And so far, I'm not wrong on either one.
You're not.
They have good weeks, they have bad weeks, but neither one is like really stole the show. Also, my boy on defense
Who?
for the Arizona Cardinals, number 0, Will Johnson from the University of Michigan. Proven to be a steal in the second round.
I wanted us to take him.
One corner.
When Jalen Ramsey was talking all that shit, I wanted him in the draft so bad.
Hey, Antonio, I didn't feel that he was a need in Detroit, but when he started dropping, I was like, shit.
He was who I wanted. That's who I wanted. But we ended up going. We went Kenneth Grant. Of course, Michigan guy.
So let me ask you, how has he been? I haven't watched my.
Not great, but I mean he's had the last couple games. He's kind of come to his own a little bit. Zach Sealer on the other side. That whole front seven has struggled this year, man. But he's he hasn't been horrible. But everybody on that line has just been pushed back all year. But they got some young defensive linemen. Kenneth Grant, man, he's gonna be all right. But Will was who I wanted because we were depleted at corner. Everyone knew that. Jalen was all we had left, and he was barking, and we knew he was gonna get dealt anyway. So I'm like, I was real, man. He was number one. I could probably go back on some of my Facebook posts and show you where I'm like banging on the table for the draft. I'm like, please, corner help. We gotta have him. But it's all good.
Yeah, Will. I mean, it was just injuries, but like. And I said that even as a Michigan fan when he was at Michigan, like he was kind of like who you were saying about Waddle, right? Always he played the games, but he would never fucking finish them. And like, and that was as a Michigan fan when he was at Michigan. Will's a great player, but it's finishing games. You know what I'm saying? Like you see what he did against Marvin Harrison in college. You see what he did against Marvin Harrison in practice. Like, that dude's a player. Now, that is one guy that I have been disappointed in. Ohio State aside, Marvin Harrison has not been that dude in the pro.
I think some of it's Kyler. I swear some of it's Kyler. I think some of it's Kyler, man. I think so. I don't know for sure. I just feel like it's Kyler, man. I don't know, man. Kyler, one of them dudes that just so frustrating, man. I don't watch them faithfully. I'll say that. But it just seems like he's just a little bit, all over. I don't know, man. He's just like a little kid running around.
I think Harrison is soft. I think Harrison is soft, bro. I really do.
Ooh.
I think he is soft.
Well, he did go to Ohio Soft University, so that's probably why, I mean.
Yeah.
You lint liquor. I saw that lint liquor coming up.
But I don't know. Like saying all that though, it really is hard to call this game. Like. On this one,
lesser of two evils.
I'm gonna have to go with my Michigan blood. Cardinals.
Score, please. Give us a score, please.
You got, Bandit. What you got? You got, Bandit.
I got the Cowboys winning, man. Just because of his Michigan blood. You feel me? 21-17. All right, before we get out of here, man,
so you're going to get your own Ohio State blood.
We'll be all right. You ain't got no quarterback. Yeah. Anyways, before we get out of here, man, I got to touch on one topic, man. I do got to get
Hey, he hate Michigan so bad, he going against his own Ohio State. Hey, that's some soft shit.
Can't wait to play all this shit. But before we get out of here, man, I got one topic we got to do. The NFL need to stop doing this to their players, for real.
Rashee Rice was injured last year in week 4. That cost him the rest of the season with a knee injury. Then in July was sentenced to 30 days in jail, 5 years probation for his role in a multi-car crash in Dallas. He pleaded guilty in district court to 2 third-degree felony charges. The league suspended him for the first 6 games of the season. He was able to practice with the team all of camp. He was back in the building.
That to their players. They did the same thing to Tyreek Hill. Like, they gotta stop that, man.
Let me have this. Let me have this,
Go ahead.
please.
Go ahead.
I totally disagree. Rasheed Rice is a piece of shit. Tyreek Hill is a piece of shit. You don't. No, I listen. When the draft they do this a lot, and it drives me crazy sometimes. But you don't get in an accident and leave the scene. He's a piece of shit. So no, and everyone who knows me knows I've never been a Tyreek Hill person. I mean, this is a guy who beat a pregnant girlfriend. Like, I've got no respect for guys like that, whether you play for the Dolphins or my Vols or whatever. So he's a piece of shit. Rasheed Rice left the scene of an accident after. Nah, man, I disagree with you. He's in my book. He's a piece of shit. Great player, piece of shit human. I feel the same way about Tyreek Hill. So yeah, that's my take on that.
I want to piggyback you because me, Bandit, Toucan, or Antonio, we can't plead guilty to a damn felony charge in district court.
Hell no.
So how the hell can he pleads to 2 felony charges in district court?
We ain't gonna clock back in at the same job, that's for sure.
Hell no. So
or any job, probably.
I'm with Antonio on this. Piece of shit. Yeah, and there was video proving that. Like, piece of shit. Like, and I have a hard time rooting for players like if you're a piece of shit human, man. Because think about it. What if that was your daughter? What if that was your mama?
That's how I look at it. Yep.
Grandma or whatever, right? Or mine, or whatever the case may be, right?
Yeah.
Like we'd be heated, wouldn't we, Bandit?
Absolutely.
We'd be ready to go get a felony case.
Damn right. Hey, and I'm gonna be riding with you. You call me.
Slide for
I mean, y'all my family. You know what I'm saying? So it is. You know what I'm saying?
Ride or die, baby. 3 Musketeers. 4 or 5, whatever.
All right, I feel bad now. We're going to end on a positive note, man. We're going to end on a positive note. End on a positive note, bro, for real. You can't go out like that. Hey, this man made a hell of a catch. And he from the University of what? Ohio State.
Jones looking deep down the field, and it is caught by Pittman with a flag down, but what a grab by Pittman. And this one's going to stay. It's going to be against Tennessee. His second.
That's my play of the week.
Yeah, that was nasty. I can't take that away. That was a nasty catch, dude. The Pitt got it, man. That was a nice one. That was a nice one. I remember seeing that one.
I don't even think that's his best catch.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive, man.
That one in the middle of the field, where it was the tip, and then he then he caught it, and then he got hit. I thought that was better than that one, to be honest with you.
I got to go back and see it. I didn't get to see that game because I was traveling back from the game, so I saw the replay. I saw that catch. I haven't seen that one. I'm going to look that one up.
We stay in Tennessee, so we get them Tennessee games.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only person that had a better catch than that was Toucan. If you would have seen my day to the game, that was a better catch than that any day.
Hey, Toucan. Toucan.
Proof for it didn't happen.
I seen your Facebook. There were some catches, bro.
Man, I had a beautiful weekend, baby. What a lot. It would have been a one.
Toucan had the catch of the week, baby.
That's beautiful, dude. The week.
Antonio.
Yes, sir. You already know it.
Cheers.
All day long.
All right, man. We're going to head out here, man. I appreciate the 209 people that's watching, man. Do us a favor, man. Hit that like button. Hit that heart button. You feel me? On X, man. Do us a favor. Go to Detroit Fan Report on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bells. Holler at us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. You know what we do before we head up out here, just like we start every show, let y'all know where they can find them at. Starting with my man, Toucan.
3Dan2, number 3 Dan2 on X, and number 2 Cans Dan on Instagram. Find me there.
Sure. Antonio, let them know they can find you at.
It's your boy Antonio Classic. I'm on Facebook. Antonio Classic. You know, 2 wins. I was worried if we were gonna get another one. So I mean, I'm happy now. You know, we got 2 wins. Who knows what happens? So, but yeah, I'm on Facebook. Antonio Classic. Always love all sports fans. Add me, especially Dolphin fans. Y'all know what it is. Fins up. Win, lose, or draw, baby.
Mr. Michigan himself, Rich. They know you find you at.
Hey man, you can find me on Riggs 928. You know what, Bandit? You know what month it is, don't you?
Halloween.
We know. We know.
Yeah! Let's
know.
go, Blue, baby! I'll see you at the end of the month, baby! Let's go!
Y'all know who I am, man. Bandit, man. Catch me at Detroit Family for all platforms, man. Do us a favor, man. Like I said, please hit the subscribe button. And Rich, we are gonna live stream that game. You feel me? You already know.
Don't forget October. Don't forget October is Save the Titties and Military Appreciation Month. Cheers to that and all that. Save the Titties and love our service bed. Bam. Cheers to you guys.
Can't stay no better than that. Hit that subscribe button, man. I'm your boy Bandit, man. It's been an NFL Weekly Show, man. I appreciate y'all spending an hour and 40 minutes with us. You feel me? Spend this time. We're going to spend another 30 seconds to hit that subscribe button. With that said, man, we out. Hey, y'all stay on here. I'm going to tell y'all what I was laughing about. For real. All right. With that said, man, we out. Subscribe button. Goddamn subscribe button. Hit the goddamn subscribe button.